You cannot get outrun, and you cannot smoke the tires. Here we go. Austin Prock is motoring on the right-hand side of 398.9 at 312 miles an hour, and the place erupts. The fans jump to their feet to celebrate Prock's victory, as does the crew. They didn't do it to him twice. He won this week. He had to give one back last week.
And as the Wally gets presented to Austin Prock, and the statement that you are making on this class, you've been the #1 qualifier 6 out of 8 races. This is your second Wally. How are you making this transition so natural?
Oh, I've been practicing for this my whole life. Great job, boys. Oh, man, it's so amazing. Life could not get better right now. Thank you, Cornwell Tools, Chevrolet, Hendrick Cars, Monster, everyone for this opportunity. I'm living my dream, and it sure is winning these things. Whoa! Let's go!
He leaves with a 1/10 of a second advantage. They go past the 8th mile, and it happens again. 681.8. His marauding of this class, it is inexorable. It is ceaseless. 681 beats a 686.
And Brian, there is that historic Wally, and you just said off camera, I'm so glad I have this monkey off my back, but you also break the record that was set by Dave Schultz, now having 9 straight wins in this class. How apropos is it that it is right here at the track that bit you last year?
It's amazing, to get 9 straight wins and, pass up Dave Schultz. I mean, I never would have dreamed that. Yeah, getting it here at Bristol, the track last year wasn't nice to me, and it wasn't being nice to me this weekend either. We didn't qualify too good, and but at the end of the day, I had a very consistent, fast motorcycle, and man, this whole weekend has just been tough. Between racing Matt and the semis, that was an awesome race. That's probably the highlight of the weekend for me there. But getting this win and taking it back, the whole Vance Hines camp, and this Rebs Little Motul Gen 3 Suzuki Hayabusa is in the win circle again. Woo!
No, you don't. You want to be Jeg Coughlin with his traction. Jeg Coughlin is going to grab his 3rd career victory at Bristol Dragway at 6.707, 204.94 miles an hour with a toe 23 like Greg was 001 on the tree, and then the tire shake came. For Jeg Coughlin, this is final round 117 and win number 67.
And there's the Wally in the hands of Jeg Coughlin Jr. He took one look at the time slip and said, I wasn't expecting that. I said, what point you said that 001 from Greg. And
yeah, a little rascal.
You think of the hunt for a championship. It is a marathon, not a sprint. You now own 2 of these this season. Why are you an early favorite in this class?
Well, it's I got a hell of a team behind me with the Elite Motorsports, and that obviously feels extremely good. Obviously, we've been just trying to find our consistency and our strength on Sundays. And obviously we won a couple of races as a team, and certainly felt like we left a few out there too. But feels great, Thunder Valley here, be on top of the mountain again. For everyone at Skag and JHG, Outlaw Beer, Jegs, thank you all for your love and support. And thanks to all the fans for coming out today. What a show.
That is the story for both of these drivers now. They come in, quote, having run within 5 thousandths of each other in the semis. Tony Schumacher has a massive starting line advantage, and he won 4:23.6, a tire-smoking final. Schumacher leaves with an 80 light. Something happened to Doug Kalitta, and for the first time since Seattle of 2022 and the 87th time in his career, Schumacher's a winner again.
And Tony Schumacher just said these are heavier than I remember, and it was a gauntlet of a battle between you and Doug Kalitta and yourself. Tony, when you look at the parity that's in the Top Fuel class right now, the competition right now, some of the hardest you've seen in your career?
Best I've ever seen, and every now and then I'll say that and I'll post something, and a whole slew of fans will be like, oh man, back in the 60s there were 200 cars that would show up. I go, okay, but there was Big Daddy, Shirley, and then a bunch of cars, right? And now there's like 10, you don't know who's gonna win. There's 12 cars. Look, we were 12th and 14th in the final round there. So epic, the fans, like I say, each round the fans are the ones winning. But for Leatherwood Distillery, Michael Waltrip Brewing right here in our backyard, Joe from Texas.com, we love you guys. Rack Financial, all the people that support me, we'll be getting our butts kicked. But I always tell my wife, I say, we're one run away from having that car that can go out and win. And we're there now. Obviously, we just won this race. That was an ugly one, but I hit the gas. I think he might have double-stepped it. I heard a lot of noise, and I thought, gee, am I that late? It was a long tree, but that is just such a great thing. That's a Kalitta, man. That's a champion now, and we're all proud to call him that. But love you guys. NHRA, Bristol, 7th win, baby. Peace.